So I'm now going to move over to Lieutenant General Moazzam Ejaz to talk about disability inclusion in Pakistan.
Thank you very much. And though I would get a glare from my moderator, but I want to share something with the audience. We, the military men, we take a lot of pride in the discipline. But let me tell you, she is head and shoulder beyond us. No, it has taken me 30 seconds, but I have promised to her that I will finish in 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'll quickly go through, give you an overview of disability inclusivity in Pakistan. You see, traditionally, over the last few decades, we face certain challenges. All the HEIs, all the universities, they face these challenges in implementation of disability concessions to the student. But last decade has been very good, and it has seen lots of changes because Higher Education Commission, they issued their DI policy in 2021, and all the higher education institutions, they had started working on that. I can tell you that we have worked on both the streams, the mental barrier stream and the physical barrier streams. And things are going very fine right now. The focus right now is there are certain disabilities which are not visible on your body. They are not visible on the surface, And those students, they also need to be treated in the same way as we treat the students with their disabilities. So we are working on that. And many universities, Rector, largest university of Pakistan, is sitting over here. They have made a wonderful disability resource center. And the same trend is being followed by all the universities. These facilitation centers have been made in most of the universities of Pakistan. And there is a growing recognition that inclusion is not merely about compliance, but about empowering talent, creativity, and innovation across all abilities. Last year was a landmark event, and Carol was with us from here. She joined us on the Zoom. It was an ice-breaking event where we introduced this concept of DI to all the stakeholders. We got together all the government officials, non-government, all the university leaders, and charity organizations, etc. And we sat together and we discussed various facets of DI in Pakistan. It was a great dialogue, and the key insights were that collaboration and actionable strategies for inclusive education, need for continuous inclusive education pathways, and UK's disability framework was taken as the best practice, so we have adopted the same way. There is emphasis on EDI, all of you know that, and the recommendations of this dialogue were that formation of Disability Inclusive Alliance and collaborative platform for research and policy, establishment of facilitation center in universities. I have told you, HEC, the Higher Education Commission, to lead the awareness and e-learning on inclusion, upgrade infrastructure for accessibility, and promote advocacy and mindset changes. So we decided to form a National Disability Alliance. It is a multi-stakeholder collaborative forum bringing together everybody and coordinates the development of research, data, and policy. So this Disability Inclusive Alliance, with the collaboration of British Council, is already existing and working in Pakistan. Now we have to translate inclusion from principle into practice development. The disability inclusion toolkits have been developed. It offers simple checklists which carries out audits and surveys. Any university leader can use this toolkit to carry out a survey or audit of his or her university, that what all items are missing. So they can be done. And it gives you best practices for inclusive design, digital accessibility, and student support. Then there are institutional audits, using this toolkit to identify gaps and to develop action plans for accessibility and inclusion. And action plans are emerging, retrofitting of buildings, staff training, digital accessibility, and all these things are being upgraded. And students, they are giving special assistance, for example, for the entry test of the universities, various assessments, various quizzes, various assignments. Most of the cases, the lecturers, the teachers, they sit with the students so that they don't feel any kind of handicaps. And key takeaways and call to action is that inclusion is essential for quality education and SDG alignments, and implementation and capacity building are vital as policy creation. And cross-country collaboration accelerates inclusion impact, as we all are sitting here from so many countries, and with the collaboration of British Council on this going global. And the National Disability Inclusion Alliance in Pakistan, it offers a platform for sustained progress. And I just want to say that the greatest barrier faced by the people with disability is not in their bodies, but in our perceptions. And when we learn to see ability before disability, we transform not just classrooms, we transform the humanity itself. And last but not the least, inclusion is not about helping a few. It's about strengthening all. When education becomes truly inclusive, the society becomes truly collaborative and inclusive. Thank you very much.